So I have a question.
Yeah.
What can you not tell us about Fallen Kingdom?
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't talk about the new dinosaurs. But there are new dinosaurs, and I can't really talk about the story. But it's going to be really scary, like really intense, like to a level that I think we haven't seen before, in a good way.
Cool.
Like it's just, like Colin in his script and J.A. in his direction, they've really pushed the envelope of sort of like the intensity of. So and I think that's supported by the cinematography. It's very harsh lighting, and I just think it's going to look fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and also because of his background in horror films and realistic sort of characters in crisis, like he did The Impossible with Naomi Watts, and he did The Orphanage, and both of those are so well done.
Right.
What is your take on the use of the bone count?
How much is it going to be?
You got me on camera now.
I do.
It's hard to say right now. We haven't actually debuted here at the show, and it measures about 7 feet long end to end, and probably weighs about just under 50 pounds. And at this time, because it's so new, it's really hard to give you like a ballpark figure. It is going to be, a little expensive. It's not going to be a $20 Walmart exclusive or anything like that. But if you're a hardcore Jurassic Park fan, this is definitely the thing you've got to get, because anybody that comes to your house and sees that thing is going to instantly know what it is, and they're going to want a photo with it. And one thing I say too is also, one of the nice things is you can recoup the cost by charging $5 a photo for everyone who comes to your house and wants to pose with it, right?
Right.
So,
and when does it come out?
Well, I think we're hoping to get it out the door next year, would be the expectation. But again, brand new reveal here for the show, so some things can change. But definitely we'll be able to pre-order by next year. I think even by Q4 of this year.
Okay.
But, keep an eye on us, ChronicleCollectibles.com. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Chronicle LLC for Twitter.
Facebook Live.
Yeah, we do the Facebook Live videos. So you watch them every
week.
About once a week, yeah, we do them. And about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time.
Cool.
And also for the show, we have Tulsa Doom, if you're a Conan fan. I don't know if...
Not really.
Not really? Okay. You're into dinosaurs?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you about the dinosaurs. We also have the Indominus Rex that's a reveal here for the show. And if you are a casual observer and very noticeable, or observant, I should say, you should also take a look at the fact that we have some grayscale models. And you might notice that Indominus Rex is in the same pose as the statue Indominus Rex. And that's because we are going to produce a in-scale T-Rex in blue companion piece for the I-Rex. The I-Rex will come out first, and then eventually, that's kind of like a preview of the future down there in grayscale. We'll have an in-scale T-Rex with blue on there, Velociraptor. You can have this awesome, Dio piece, dinosaur battle for the climax of Jurassic World. So that's pretty exciting. We also have the Dr. Hammond cane.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to be directly through us. It's going to be through a company called Paradise 9. And if you're interested in that, you go to ParadiseCollect.com and you can pre-order that right now. And see, also, you might have noticed we have the goggles, of course.
Yes.
Last year, if you checked out our booth, you probably saw that we had a full-size version of that. And this year, with the half-size, just to remind people that we are doing it, and that the full-size version will be available for pre-order soon. It's going to light up. It's going to be fantastic. I don't think they're actually going to work, in night vision, unfortunately, but you can wow your friends and stuff with a cool light-up Jurassic Park prop. And we have the Baby Raptors right now. It's the first realization ever of Crash McCrary's original concept design, as you probably well know. And this is the first time, again, that anyone can actually buy something like this. And we're running a special up through the 22nd of this month, and if you are interested in pre-ordering, pre-order it now. It's $550 right now, but it's going to go up in price after the 22nd of this month, so if you're interested, get on that. And we also have the Velociraptor egg. Kind of gets missed back there in the back of the case, but that's available for pre-order as well right now on the site, and ChronicleCollectibles.com, and it's $200. And I think that about sums up all the Jurassic Park pieces.
Is the mini Breakout T-Rex over there going to be available?
I'm sorry?
The mini Breakout T-Rex?
I'm glad you asked that, yeah. Right now, of course, we have the full-size Breakout Rex with a fence, and the base. And one thing I just want to point out about the base is you may or may not know, we actually took an in-scale Ford Explorer tire and ran that across when we were making it. So when you look at that, you see like the mud, there's like a Ford Explorer tire track in there. Just kind of add extra little something for the fans.
Oh, wow.
But that's been a very, very popular piece for us. We have 1,000 units, and we only have a few left. It's like gangbusters in how this thing's been selling for us compared to our normal volume. And we realize that fans want that. They say, okay, I really love that, or I don't have the room for it, or I don't have the money for something like that. So we did make, yes, as you see, a smaller version of the Breakout Rex. And one thing about that, we're not going to probably sell it directly. It'll probably be through a specialty retailer.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for that. And of course, follow us, like I said, on the social media, and we'll announce when that'll be available. And it'll be at a lot smaller of a price point than the Breakout Rex. The full-size Breakout Rex. Yeah.
Cool. Well, everything's looking good. And you said the 5th scale T-Rex pre-order this Q4?
I'm hoping, yeah.
Okay.
And if not, definitely be available for pre-order next year. And, ideally, everything lines up, and sometimes in this industry it's hard to, but I'd like to say we could even see this shipping as early as end of next year.
Oh, wow.
I'm hoping, but don't hold me to that.
Sure.
You never know, things can change.
I'll see if I can sell my kidney before then.
Or again, charge people for the photographs on that.
Right.
One of the great things about Chronicle is we have payment plans as well, so you're not forced to throw down all that coin right away. You can space it out a little bit, and I really think that it's very competitive compared to the rest of the industry. Some of the payment plans that we offer, and that's largely just because we have great fans. The feedback on all these pieces has been fantastic, and we no pun intended, fantastic fans. But we're fans too. We're very passionate about what we do here, and that shows in the work and the art and the level of detail that we put out. So, yeah.
Cool. And the 12-inch figures that you had here last year, are those still coming?
You mean like Dr. Grant
Yes.
and Owen and all that? Keep your eyes out for that. That's all I'll say. Keep your eyes out. We're not Sideshow. We're not this huge company, so it takes a bit for us to get pieces out. And we really want to make sure that we deliver the best quality at the best price point for folks. So doing that, it's hard to do everything at once. So we kind of got to devote our resources where we can. And again, just keep your eyes open. We've got some really great things in store for Jurassic Park fans. We have the entire license. We have all the movies to include Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom, the new movie. So one neat thing about this particular day at the booth is we actually have ILM's Glen McIntosh, who's a visual effects supervisor on Jurassic World, and he also helped out on Fallen Kingdom. In fact, he recently just came from London where they wrapped up filming for Fallen Kingdom, and when he came back, he didn't even know it was called Fallen Kingdom. He thought he was going to impress people and say, oh, it's called Jurassic Earth.
Oh, wow.
Working title. But his friends started calling and saying, hey, you work on Fallen Kingdom, and he's like, what? So it's really great to have him here. He's actually doing sketches for free.
Wow, I'll have to take advantage of that.
Absolutely, yeah, it's great. That's a rare thing in this industry nowadays to have someone do that for free out of the kindness of their heart. But he loves it, he digs it, and the fan response too has been tremendous on the sketches. So.
Great.
Do you have any other questions?
Well, no, those 12-inch figures, I hope to see an Ellie and a Claire at some point, too, down the road.
Yeah, there is a lot of interest. I think that the biggest response on those has been the Dr. Grant. Like, people, they want the Grant figure. They don't want to go for these custom jobs that have been out, clandestinely on the market for years. They want an officially licensed Dr. Grant. And we want to see that happen too. So
yeah, Jurassic's definitely been neglected for a really long time, like especially on high end.
Yeah, it's so weird too. You would think that someone would have tried to bag that license, but their losses aren't getting it.
Sure.
We're gonna roll with it. This is a long-term strategy. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So we got our legs dug in deep for this stuff. You know what I mean? So.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you.
Absolutely, yeah.
1920, or is that a lower res?
It was 1920. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, no, there you go.
And then we've got the TV screens where I'm sort of looking at the photography on stage. But what's fun is you can sort of get these little fun head ticks. So I would ask you to follow my hand, and you would see that in the dinosaur.
Nice.
So right away you're getting
grab the box.
Yeah. So right out of the box you can find stuff. So.